right, y'all. I hope everybody is having a good day.
Um, yeah, I've been going through it. Y'all don't even know. And I wasn't going to even do let me see. I wasn't going to even I was just going to do some more reaction videos, but I decided to say fuck it and do nails. Hey sis. This is like so irritating to me. I don't know why. Every time I'm about to go to live, my my nose starts running. I don't know if it's like a some type of like nervous tick I have, but it's really annoying. Oh, all right. Let me make sure I have everything set up. I wanted it to be set up. All right. So these are the ones that we are going to be recreating. I had so much fun doing these ones, and uh, we're gonna go ahead and redo these. And I got so many cute, like I'm not into like Hello Kitty or anything like that, but um, I don't know. I just like his little badass. Like I think Kuromi is so fucking adorable, and I wanted to remake these ones because I like to wear the long ones on this side and the short ones on these ones. But I like the ones that the way that these ones came out. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing and make the long ones like that. So don't forget to like, subscribe, let your girl know what's up. We're doing it on so the way that I do my um the way that I do these, I make them into press ons. And if you see my other videos, I go ahead and do these on these tips, and I go ahead and put them on when I'm done with it. I go ahead and use a nail file, and I'll show you that at the end. But I use these tips, and then I love to use these duck nail tips to get them started. So let me go ahead and grab. Now these ones for all the stuff that I normally have, I do have them on our Amazon storefront, and you can see that on there. These are the ones that we're going to use. What I have found is that when I use the duck nail tips, I never thought I would be a duck nail girly. I promise y'all, I used to hate duck nails, but I'm an artist, so I really do like how much space it gives you. And even when I want to take off, and I don't want to have them completely ducky, it still gives it a lot of space. So yeah, that's why I like using the duck nail, and I can, go ahead and put it in the way that I want to. So we're gonna get started in just a second. Let me go ahead and grab all the supplies so I can tell y'all what I do to make sure my nail prep trio that I use is the Maya Secret, the extra bond. I use the protein bond, and I use the Maya Secret prep nail prep. So those are the three. That's my nail prep trio that I use. Now, as I put them on for the no lifting, the ones that I use is this. This glue right here. I'm telling you, people be sleeping on this. This is the remover. I put the glue in my purse. Hold up. It's in my purse. I gotta find my purse. But anyways, it is the Curve Life, and it's on our Amazon storefront. And if you look at the last live that I did with the last nails, you'll see the Amazon storefront on there. Y'all, it's $9.99. And when I tell you I wear my nails for anywhere from, if you look, I posted these ones like maybe 3 weeks ago. I'm going on, this is my fourth week, and I haven't broken a nail. Okay. Like, it is so crazy. This glue right here, the Curve Life glue, and it's a semi-solid glue, so you don't get glue all over your nails. I don't know if y'all have that problem when you put it on the press-on nails, when it's not the solid glue, it goes all over the damn place. I hate that. So I don't like to really do all that. I like to just go ahead and make sure that I use the nail the Curve Life. And then it comes with, for the $9.99, it comes with the glue, and then it comes with the remover. So if you have to take your nails off, I don't know. Right now, yeah, I literally just came off of work, so please give me grace. It's in my purse somewhere, and I don't even really feel like looking for my purse right now. But it comes with the remover, and when I tell you this comes off, my best friend, Rashida. So one of my best friends, Rashida, as you see, she's she was on the live last night, and in her job she can't use nails on a regular basis, so she can only wear her nails on the weekend. And I had sent her that as a gift. It works magic. She will put them on for the weekend. They don't go nowhere, and then she takes them off right before work on Monday morning, and they come right off. But them bad boys are not going nowhere. So let me go ahead and grab my nail stuff. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Let me just get myself together. I was already like stalling a little bit because I just felt bad because I was making y'all wait when I was starting. So I was trying to hurry up, and my ass is like a person, Spanish and black people, we are so notoriously known for being late. My brother, my oldest brother, well, one of my older brothers, he is the first punctual person that I have ever met of color. And he drives me fucking insane because I am so used to being late all the damn time, and he hates that shit. So, anyways, I've got to do better. I'm working on it. Give me grace. I am working on it. All right, y'all, hold up. Sorry. Let me make sure I put y'all in good right. Ooh, if y'all could see what I look like right now. My hair is all over the place, but I don't care because y'all don't have to look at me. Today is not a day of looking at me, which is nice. And I'm very happy about that. Y'all would not want to see me anyway. All right, so we got the nails here. Okay, now today I'm gonna do it different because I don't really use Macart, but um, since we're doing the purple so that it goes with the Kuromi nails, we're going to be using Boy, that purple. I want to use the dark purple that I have. Where's my dark purple? I literally had it ready for this. Okay, I wanted to use this. All right. And then I got so many cute stickers for this. Oh my goodness. Right. And let me actually put it out of the way so it's not taking up all the space. I'm gonna make sure I have all my stuff nice scrambling all over the place. All right, let's get started. So, what y'all been up to? Hi, hi, Jocelyn X for you. That spiritual protection definitely works. Yes. All right, Jocelyn, you definitely try to get my attention. All right. Oh, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm so sorry. Grant me a little bit of grace. Right. And all right, so we're gonna start here. And I like to use um bigger coffin nails for these ones just because we're only using it just to get the nail on. So for me, I will use like a 2 for the thumb. Sometimes I'll use a 1, and then I will use more like 4s on the rest of the fingernails just so I have enough room for everything. And I have real small nail beds, so now when I do this, I always cut these ones down. Hold up, y'all. My goodness. The way life has been life, and it has been so crazy, y'all. Let me tell you about my day at work. Well, yesterday was a ridiculous day. I'll tell you that. Like, I had my was up my rear the whole time. And like, I don't drink like on a regular basis. I drink like, every once in a while, whatever. Maybe I'll take a shot here and there. Because, I did have a problem with addiction. So I don't like to like overindulge or anything like that. Um, so for me, yesterday was like too much. Like I was really in my feelings, and um I was really like ready to go the fuck off on my boss, on everybody, like. So it was nice to actually just watch um a couple of um what's it called, different story times where, like, it never makes me feel better um to see like somebody going through hardship. I've never understood the psychology behind that. Like, it's never made me feel better to know that somebody else got it worse. Now, do I like to watch messy shit when I'm feeling down? Yes, because then at least I don't feel alone. At least I know I'm not the only one going through shit. Now, though, that's two different feelings. I think that's at least two different feelings. Y'all let me know. Um, well, I really don't enjoy anybody else going through shit, um, but to me, I do feel like it is completely different when you are looking at somebody going through something, and um you are being there and understanding that they are going through some shit. Um, and just seeing that you're not alone going through it. So I'm gonna grab my Polygel. Now, this one right here, I got this um from the um what's it called? Um what is it called? Um Amazon storefront. Y'all, please don't forget to hit the like button, like, subscribe. Um, but yeah, just when we are going through shit, I don't know about y'all, but for me personally, I truly love to make sure that um I'm not the only one going through shit, and it does make me feel better. Um, but yeah, so this is the polygel. Um, Now, when you look it up, you'll see it in our store. And Rashida, I don't know if you're in the chat. Can you put our storefront in? Hold on, let me see if I'm gonna put the storefront up there. Hold on, y'all. Um, okay, so we're gonna look. This is ridiculous. Don't let your shit get like this, okay? I'm embarrassed by that, so let's go ahead and clean that shit out. Um, yeah, listen, we look, we listen, but we don't judge, okay? I judge like a motherfucker. But I keep it to myself sometimes, every once in a while. I don't really like judging. I talk shit, but all right, I just put some, because all that is really is from the polygel. I just put some acetone in here, and If you put it up in the chat, I'll save it for the next live. I don't have the link to this. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold on 1 second. Let me go ahead and um hey Bo. Hey girl. All right, so yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, say what's up to your girl. So yeah, now we're gonna use the slip solution. And I'm not gonna even lie, I'm probably gonna trauma dump like a motherfucker today. Just to let you know. Probably gonna want to jump off in a little bit. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, I do care. I'm not trying to trauma dump on people and shit, but I do need to get some shit off my chest. But yeah, so let me tell y'all what happened. So, um, my boss was like digging in my ass yesterday, and she was getting on my nerves so damn bad. So we're using 91% isopropyl alcohol. Yeah, I bought like 3 bottles of this, and I do so many nails. This is like what I really do to like keep myself from like losing my mind. Um, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on. I might do half today and half tomorrow. I'm like really exhausted, and um I really need to um hold on, let me get um the chat. Let me get the thing for the chat so y'all can see our storefront. Damn, it's in my. All right, I'm gonna have to get started. I'm sorry, y'all, because I keep on bullshitting and where did I put it? Amazon. Let I know I sent it to myself. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm really not trying to be a pain in the ass. I'm really trying to get this started. But I want y'all to be able to find the stuff because I even put the Kuromi charms that I got on here. It's on our Amazon storefront. And now I can't find it. Mm. Hi. Hi, Rosa. All right. Hey, Flossie. Hi. Um, I thank you for coming back. Hi, Rosa. Thank you for commenting. Don't forget to like, subscribe. But anyway, so yeah, my boss was digging in my ass so hard. These past couple of days. Well, this past day, like she was really pissing me the fuck off. Like I was ready to eat her all the way the fuck up. And I had told myself like, no, just calm down. Don't let her get on your nerves. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let it get to you and whatever. But she was really getting on my damn nerves. Now, I would tell y'all to go ahead and hold up. Do I have two on there? Yeah, I did. Um, this is what I do. I go ahead and make sure. Yeah, I'm sorry if I don't say hi back. But don't forget to like. It does help us and the algorithm. Because YouTube be really playing with us like hard. I don't know what the hell YouTube be doing, but I'm trying to play nice with YouTube, but it be getting on my nerves. So all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab here. I got some regular tissue paper only because it's polygel. So with polygel, you don't need to have like the that serious blue mechanic tissue paper. Um for me, I don't have to do that. So I just go ahead and grab the regular um let me grab my smaller. Now this is my lamp. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and y'all can't really see it too much, but I'm gonna put it over here on this side. Mm. And I found the purple that I want to really use. This is the purple that I want to really use today. So, anyways, all right. So, let's get started. You can use any different type of when you're doing this on someone else's hands or on your own. Do not use this drill for your nail. Okay, I'm using this drill just because I'm using it on uh this type of tip. So I want to hurry up and get quick into it. So we're just gonna go ahead and get all of the. You really don't have to do this part, um, but I'm going through it so that you can see how you can get it from not lifting. Biggest part of it is your prep. Now, again, do not use this drill for prepping your own nails. When I do my nails, I use them as press-ons because if I change my outfit and I want to change out my nails, and since I use that special glue, I will go ahead and use that glue with um that nail remover, the remover glue. Now that remover is like very liquidy compared to the actual glue itself from Curve Life. I'm gonna speed this up because since I was like lacking so much in the beginning, and I'm so sorry about that, y'all. Um, y'all come on, hit that like button. It don't cost nothing to hit that like button. Likes are for free. Support and help the algorithm. Yeah, I'm over here begging. I ain't begging for no money. I'm begging for likes. Does that make you 304? Are you begging for likes? Well, call me at 304 because I'm like, well, give a damn. No, I'm just playing. Don't call me 304. My man will not like that. If he hears me, he's like, what the fuck? What are you doing in live? Anyway, getting back to my job. So my job was talking, like, my boss was talking hella shit. She was getting on my damn nerves yesterday. Um, and, uh, yeah, she was really pissing me the fuck off. Today, I'm glad that she got out of my ear because, I work for health insurance, and they really be coming in your ear while you be talking to people. Like, I don't understand how they think like that is going to help you and not distract you from what you're actually doing. We're going to use base gel to put the duck nails on. Now, what I use, let me show y'all. I have a nail art supply store that I use, and I go on here. I buy the big one. I'm not gonna sit here and buy $10 worth of base gel every single time. If you doing your nails at home, you trying to save money anyways. So if I'm gonna spend $200 doing nails, I'm gonna spend $200 on supplies, on charms, on polygel, on tools, but I'm not gonna be spending $200 on base gel. No, I got that for, I ain't gonna even lie, I got that for $65, and I got it about 7 months ago, and it's still 3/4 full. So we're gonna go ahead and put the base gel. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. No, this is not how we do it. I'm so sorry. Let me start over because I'm doing this like it was my actual nail. So you want to go ahead. You don't want to go straight into adding the base gel. What you want to do is go ahead after you went ahead and done um the what's it called? After you filed off all the shine, you want to go ahead and take the dehydrator. I use the Mia Secret. Make sure I put that everywhere on the nail. Then I go in and put the Extra Bond, the Mia Secret Extra Bond, no burn acid. Oh boy, I bought this. I didn't know. Listen, I am an at-home DIY girly. Okay, I did not know that there was a difference. I should have seen the one that had acid on it. I just saw that it was Extra Bond. Um, and it just said primer on it. When I tell you, oh my God, my nails were on fire because it wasn't my nail, but it was I had like nicked a little bit of my skin, and then I got the acid primer on a little bit of my skin over here. Ooh, I was screaming like a little hoe. Mm-mm-mm. I really was. So after that, then you want to take the Young Nails Protein Bond. Go here. Go ahead and put that on here. And all of this, when we finish um, off of here, I will go ahead and make sure that I link our Amazon storefront. I need to do a link tree. I'm so sorry. I have been slacking. I'm trying to get everything together, y'all. I'm just trying to keep my life together while we build on our dreams at the same time. And I just want a bunch of money just to fall into my lap right now. And it don't help that my dogs are sitting on my chair. If y'all could literally see my dogs, both of them are sitting behind me, and I'm trying to get comfortable. And I can't get comfortable because they literally want to be up behind my booty in my chair, taking up all my room, and they're so damn spoiled. All right, so anyways, we're gonna go ahead and add the base gel. Now, like I said, for me, I like to use the duck nail tip because then you can go ahead and file it down the way that you want to, and make them as thick as you want to. So I'm gonna use usually number 2 for the thumb is um, good. So let's just make sure you want to make sure that it is from sidewall to sidewall. And as you can see, when I put it on the sidewall, one sidewall is bigger than the other. Now you can bring it up a little bit. See, for me, I just would put it right up here and leave it at that. Yeah, we don't put it right there. And where is listen, y'all gonna have to get up from this chair. I can't do it with y'all sitting here. I know y'all want to be up under me, and I love y'all so much, but I can't do it. I can't focus with y'all up under me like that. Let me get your blankets. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Ah, all right. There's your blanket. Lay on your blanket because y'all are messing me up and I cannot focus. All right. Here is no Rambo. Go over there. I'm not picking you up. So I have a dog named Rambo. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, y'all. I have a dog named Rambo and a dog named Wavy. And when I tell y'all, both of them live up to their names. One is so rambunctious, and the other one is just chill. Like, can't nothing bother him at all. And then Rambo is very, very, um, he's very clingy. And I love that he's clingy, but sometimes it can be too much, especially when I'm doing stuff. All right, so where the hell? So I promise you, next time I will have it more together. Give me grace because um yeah, it's just one of them things. I never claimed to be a singer. Where is my flash? Here we go. All right. So this is the McCart one. I just took some stickers that I was not gonna use. After I put the stickers on this, I was so mad I wasted them because I saw so many things I could have done, but besides the point, whatever. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna put my gloves on today. I would suggest for you anytime you're doing your nails, put your gloves on. Whenever you're dealing with gel products, put your gloves on. Today, I just don't care. I'm not a good example at this moment, but because dermatitis is real and you definitely don't want to get a nail allergy from using uncured nail products. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick flash cure on there. Oh, y'all should be so proud of me. I went ahead and made sure that I um did the what's it called? That I charged this. You know what's so funny when I said that? I don't know if y'all watch Drika the Baby when she got into it with what's her name? E Kane, and she has said, what you want? What did she say? She said something like, what you want? You want some accolades? You want somebody to say good job? Um, some shit like that. She just ate her up. And the first thing I thought about was me, her saying that when I said y'all should be so proud of me. So I take that back. Moving along. All right, so anyways, what y'all been up to? What's good? Yeah, so oh my God, listen, I be all over the place. So yeah, let me finish telling y'all what happened. So my boss was like getting on my nerves so bad. She just kept on going in my ear. Um, and then she kept on sending me messages. Um, like I don't know my job. And there was this person that like needed like some help and they were like crying and stuff. And I have like a big heart. Like when people actually go through stuff, like I can't help but like want to truly like be there for them. I had a grown man sobbing on the on the line and she just wanted me just to hurry up and just get him off the line. And I was literally like trying to help him get assistance and stuff like that. And yeah, the call was about 2 hours long. And if any of y'all work in a call center, y'all already know they do not like them long calls. They don't care what you're going through, what hard times you have going on. They don't want to hear none of that. They just want you to get off the line. Um, and that's it. And at that point, I wasn't even trying to, um, like, I was just sitting there trying to just give him emotional support. So then somebody else needed some assistance, but I wasn't even on the line with them that long. Sorry, y'all. And she was digging in my ass again and sending me a message. Oh, it was just getting on my nerves. Thank God she left me alone today because I wasn't even trying to hear her today. And I'm not gonna even lie, like I was kind of just quick with everybody because I just wasn't in the mood. I felt like I was gonna lose my job today. I was like, nope, I'm gonna get off this. Listen, I hope nobody tells me that they're going through anything hard because I'm not gonna have no empathy for them because I'm gonna end up losing my job having some empathy for somebody and them telling me to hurry up and brush off the phone. I just, I don't, mm-mm. So I was just quick today. But yeah, I don't know. I'm so to the place like where I'm just ready to work for myself. Like if I could just do this all the time, all day long, like I would love to do this. Just constantly do nails all day long and like this right here is my happy place. Um, and that's what I'm working towards. But we all have dreams, and I just tell you just to go after yours and don't let nobody tell you that it's not obtainable. Don't let nobody tell you, as you're going after your dreams that, you can't do it or you're not getting paid yet because everybody don't see the dream that you have because it wasn't meant for everybody. It was meant for you. So while they may not see what's meant for you, you'll see it, you know? So just keep going after what your heart desires because nobody's gonna ever nobody can ever take that away from you. I'll just tell you to keep going after it. Don't let nobody make you feel like you shouldn't go after your dreams. And I grew up in a family where going after your dreams, like unless it was something that they felt like was obtainable, let's say, going to school for whatever, just going to school for um like in my household it was like healthcare. Even though I wanted to do business, um everything was healthcare, healthcare. Yeah, you need to go into healthcare. That's where you need to go. I ended up with $40,000 worth of bills, okay, student loans from predatory lending, predatory loans. Thank God I had 35,000 of that um just taken off my credit, and I'm gonna be 42. Okay, that was just taken off of my credit. I had that shit on my credit uh for 20 years, fucking up my credit left and right, constantly having to defer it. So we're gonna take off this one. But had I just listened to myself and went to business school like I wanted to, I didn't know what business I wanted to do, but I just knew I wanted to go to business school. And my family was like, money's in healthcare. You need to go into healthcare. That's where you need to go. And I went into healthcare, racked up all these student loans, and it was so stupid. And had I just listened to myself, um, I don't know. But things happen for a reason, so I'm not even upset with my family. Because I know that, what they wanted was for the best for me. And they thought what they were doing was the best for me. So, but I just tell you, go after your dreams and don't let nobody tell you, what it is, what's good for you to do. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and do the base gel. If you've seen my other videos, I am I go stupid with the base gel. I don't know why. Um, I really go like stupid ham with the base gel. They don't even make no kind of sense. But um, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and put the base gel. Now you have to do the base gel right before um you add the polygel because it needs the base gel on there for it to stick. Now, I don't know if y'all ever watch Femi Beauty. Yo, if you guys ever watch Femi Beauty, she's like on a whole spiritual awakening. Me and my sis Rashida, like, we went on a deep dive trying to figure out whatever happened to Femi Beauty before I had started like doing nails, because my sis actually got me back into doing nails. And so she had told me to go on to so we were just like being nosy and we started looking it up, and like we only found like one like thing. Man, she made her money off of YouTube and she was gone. She's on a spiritual awakening right now. And yeah, I guess she's still making money off of her videos. I know everybody knows the lazy girl method, but you definitely want to make sure when you are adding the poly gel, if you're not using that lazy girl method, put down the base coat. I think a lot of people got used to, even myself, because when I first started doing it, I did the lazy girl method because it was so easy to do. Um and don't judge me. I like to use a lot of base gel. If you look at my other videos, you'll see if it was me recording right now, it would be Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help. All right, so we're gonna put it in there for um we'll put it in there for 60 seconds. But yeah, so yeah, this girl literally changed her life around, and now she literally doesn't do nails. She's like just living her life, and I don't know. Like it didn't really say like a lot of things that she was doing, but like she's into astrology now and all sorts of shit, which I thought was pretty dope. Everybody has to go on their own journey and stuff. So we're going to be using the Mochi Gel uh French Kiss. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put my gloves on for this part only because on this part I'm probably only gonna use one. The polygel in the tube gets really sticky. And it comes with this little thing right here. So you want to make sure that you have that going on up there. Um, Let me see. While that's still going, ah, Um, so yeah, so hold on one second, y'all. I am just going to I wanted to see if I could get y'all the see. All right, so now that we got the polygel, I mean the base coat out, I'm gonna go ahead and put that here. You don't want to touch I use this right here to pop this off. So we're gonna go ahead, just because I don't want to get my fingers on it, and I pop that up. I pop that bad boy off like that. And it's a real pretty color. Um, but I like to mix it up with I'm probably gonna mix it up a little bit with the dark, what is it? Pink Friday, because Pink Friday is super dope. But hold up, y'all. Let me go ahead and make sure that I'm sorry, y'all. Let me put it on here so y'all can see the nails better. All right. Thank you. Hey, Jenny. Thank you. Um, and yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe. I really appreciate all the support. Yeah, the more that y'all like, the more that y'all um you know interact, the better it is for the algorithm. So thank you so much for everybody that's here, that's supporting, even if you just watching and just sitting in the cut, cleaning your house, while you just listening to me. I really appreciate it. I thank you for all the love. Um, yeah, I really appreciate it, y'all. Um, so and I still can't, I don't understand why I can't get the, all right, I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to get y'all, but I'm really trying to get, hold up, y'all. I'm so sorry about this. I appreciate y'all patience with me because um I'm trying to get the Amazon link off my damn phone and it's not letting me. So anyways, let me give you some story time while I'm trying to get this damn link up here. Um, so let's see. What was the last? So let me tell you. So let's see what happened. What happened this weekend? All right, so um, I had to actually see somebody that was a friend of the family that um made me feel some type of way. And I'm not a fake person, like at all. Like if I have a problem with you, you're definitely gonna know. I don't like to like smile in your face and act like we cool. Um, if we not, and I have a problem with you, like I like to address the problem right then and there. Um, because I just feel like that's just fake. If I do have a problem with you and I'm just sitting there and acting like everything's cool and it really isn't. So my mom had dragged me out and I ended up having to go out. Um, and I ended up seeing somebody and I really wanted to say something, but out of respect for my mom, she has said, please be nice and don't say nothing mean or anything like that. And I was like, all right. Um, yeah, I felt so damn fake. I did not like the way I felt. I felt like I was being fake as fuck. Like I'm not used to being the type of person that um acts like that. Like at all. Um Either I fuck with you or I don't. And that's it. Um and you won't see me act funny. Like I will just act one way with you. Like if I fuck with you hard, if I fuck with you hard, then you'll see me like I'll talk to you all the time. I'll constantly like say things to you. Like I'm not a talkative person. So if I talk to you a lot, it's because I really do like you. Um, I'm not the type of person that like says what's up, out of nowhere, and just like I'm not like a person that just says what's up just for no reason. Um, I say what's up um and I'll just keep it moving. Um, and So for me, like if I'm talking to you on a regular basis, I really fuck with you. Like I actually like you and I'm not fake. So anyways, having to hang out, right? And so the person had asked me like, I thought you were mad at me. And I like turned and I looked at my mom and she just like gave me like the look like, please don't say nothing, please, please. Because she knows how I am and I don't like being fake at all. Um, so when I said that, so when the person had said it to me, I just like looked at my mom and to see her um look at me like, please don't say nothing. Yeah, this is the shit that I'm talking about. I literally just had, okay, here we go. Um, to see my mom's, the look on my mom's face when she had told me not to like, please don't say nothing, blah 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 blah. It was like, all right, I'm not gonna say nothing, and so I had to be like, no, that wasn't it. It was just, I was working a lot. Hope the guy she ain't watching it right now, 'cause she's gonna be like, damn, it's really like that. Mm-hmm. Just like that. But anyways, I really did like her. Like I liked her a lot. But I felt like some type of way. I'm just the type of person that if you if I do something out of the kindness of my heart for you, and then I feel like you being ungrateful about it, I'll like distance myself from you. I don't expect for you to do a bunch of shit for me. I don't expect a whole bunch of praises if I'm doing something for you. I do things out of the kindness of my heart. Um, but what I don't do is I don't like for people to take advantage of that, and don't take my kindness for weakness, because that's something that I don't suggest anybody to do. Because I can go from real sweet to real salty and sour real quick. And my mom knew that. So I was just being um thank you. Thank you. But yeah, like, I don't like being fake. Like that's something that I really don't like being. Um, so when I fuck with you, I fuck with you. But I really felt like so fake because I had to be like fake nice. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just like actually like uh just being like, hey, this was my problem. Because especially at my age, I'm gonna be 42 this year. Um, my sis has to constantly remind me because I constantly say I'm 42. She's like, you ain't 42, bitch. You're gonna be 42. Why you keep on saying you're 42? I already feel like I'm 42. And I'm very proud of my age, so I don't ever like really care about it. But I just don't like, being fake or whatever. And it was weird, like having to like act like everything was cool instead, because I'm just so used to like if I have a problem with you or something, or if there was like a miscommunication, I'll just tell you like straight up, like, okay, like this is what happened. I wasn't really feeling this, like, you know, let me know what's up. Um, Listen, real quick, getting back to nails. So as you can see, we're gonna do the same type of blend that we did over here. So we did an ombre on these Kuromi nails. So that's what I'm doing here. Um, Most of the time, I will go ahead and do a real quick flash cure on here, but since they're pretty much spread apart, I'm not gonna do a flash cure real quick on them. I'm probably gonna do these two nails here, and then go ahead and do the other three. But yeah, so anyways, um, so yeah, if I have something to say to you, like I'm just gonna tell you straight up. Like I'm not gonna smile in your face and act like everything's cool. We're gonna put that in there so that now we're gonna do a flash care on it, because if we do not do that real quick, then it's gonna start falling apart. But yeah, so if I have a problem with you, or if there was like an issue or miscommunication, I'm gonna let you know right then and there. Like, hey, there was an issue, miscommunication. Let me know what's up, like what's good, whatever, whatever. And I'm not gonna be confrontational, or anything like that. Like, unless you're confrontational with me, then that's a whole different story. But if you're not confrontational with me, I'm not gonna be confrontational with you. There's no need for that. So, anyways, she ends up, telling me that, and I just felt so fucking weird in the car, because I was, like I just felt like I was being fake instead of just like telling her like, yeah, I didn't like the way you move like that. Like that really pissed me off. That you acted funny after I went out of my way, and we're gonna do. um the little black. So we're gonna do model ones. I will tell you with this polygel, you want to be real careful. This is definitely one of the polygels that are really, really sticky and slimy. I like it, but I only like it for doing small little ones. So like with this one, I use like a little bit of different black with it, and a little bit of gray, and I use that purple. This one I had used a different type of, what I used was this right here. But this was a pain in the butt to put on, so we're not doing all that today. We're gonna make it a lot easier and just use regular. We're gonna do the little cheat code right here and get out the gold foil instead, and put in our own little web lines because yeah, that was like a little too much work, and I ain't trying to keep y'all on here all night. Plus, I gotta work tomorrow, um, so we'll use, and look, y'all, this I got at Dollar Tree for $1.25. Okay, $1.25, and if you go on to Amazon, that shit is like, this right here was $15, and I've had it for a while, like, but I got this at Dollar Tree, okay, for $1.25, and it's gonna last me a long time. You just go to the art section. All right, so we're gonna go over here. Things, what was I saying? Um, so I just felt weird that I had to be like fake with her because she was acting like, you know, she was like real happy to see me. And I really just wanted to address like the elephant in the room because to me, like I just felt like there was a big ass elephant in the room, and my mom just kept on looking at me like, please don't say nothing, please don't say nothing. And I just, oh, it was eating me up not being able to say anything. I wanted to just scream out loud and be like, this is why I'm upset with your ass, because you was pissing me the fuck off. But I didn't, and I was respectful. Um, but is that fake though? Do y'all consider that fake? It like, see, I don't know. I'm still working on that. Like, I understand being civil and being you know, what's it called? Being civil and just not like being confrontational, because I don't like being confrontational unless I have to be. And you really have to take me out of character for me to be confrontational. I really don't like being like that. Um, but yeah, I just felt like I had to do a little bit more than what I'm used to being comfortable with. So we're gonna go ahead and add the purple on here. Um, but yeah, I'm just so used to just speaking how I feel. Um, because for me, I'd rather have somebody not like me and not speak to me than speak to me and be fake. You know? Like, I have no problem if you don't speak to me at all. Um, I don't like when you speak to me and you don't like me. That I don't like that at all. Like, if you don't like me at all, like, I'm cool with that. You don't have, I'm not made for everybody. I'm really not. And I'm cool with that. But sometimes I do feel like if I am um not being completely like transparent about how I feel like I'm being fake and I don't like that feeling. So we're adding this here because we're gonna add the Kuromi. So if y'all see what I did on here, I made these three, the middle, the thumb, and the pinky, um, the ombre. So I wanted to do this one, the opposite, but kind of the same, you know? So, but yeah, I don't know if I'm the only one that feels like that or if other people feel the same way. I don't know. Comment. Let me know if y'all feel like that too, because like it's one thing to be like cordial and stuff like that, but I don't like smiling in people's faces when I don't mess with you. Like if I don't like you, I'm not gonna be speaking to you. I just don't. Now, if I like you, you're gonna be able to tell because I'm talk to you all the time. Um, I really don't make conversation with people I don't fuck with. And it's always different to me, like if I'm always gonna give the person like a chance when I first meet them, right? But if after I first meet you, you act like an asshole, it's hard for me to come back or for you to come back after that. I'm cool. Like you ain't gotta worry about me uh trying to be your friend or trying to talk to you or anything like that. Mm-mm, I'm cool on all of that. Now, when you're adding, I'm gonna let you know right now, when you're adding the polygel on here, you definitely want to add base gel to um the foil, but I'm being like a little bit different, like dramatic with it, because I do want to do like I want these nails to kind of like the way that I express myself is through art, right? So um this side is probably gonna be more punk rocker. I ain't gonna even lie, because that's how I'm feeling right now. So but yeah, I don't know. Tell me, like, what do y'all do when it comes to like um when y'all have like things that y'all need to get off of your chest? Um, do you like wait? Um, do you go ahead and address it? Um, or do you feel like that's confrontational? I don't know, because some people like I get why like some people don't always address things because they feel like they're being confrontational. And even like when I've addressed something that I didn't like, um, and I wasn't being confrontational at all, but the person took it like I was being confrontational. I didn't think I was being confrontational because I wasn't raising my voice to the person or anything like that. Um, but I mean, I could have been. I mean, everybody is entitled to feel the way that they want to feel, you know. But I didn't think I was being confrontational. I don't know how do you guys like address stuff like that, especially when the person's like older than you. 'Cause like I was raised like my mom and my father used to always tell me like you respect the gray hair on their heads. That's what you respect. You know what I mean? So like is that something that y'all do on a regular or like what is that for y'all? With your mom, you aren't being fake. You are respecting her. Hold up. Hold up. Let me see. Hold up. I want to see what it says. Okay, with your mom, you aren't being fake. It's different with parents. It's a chance to show up who you are. Stay with a start slate fabulous. Wow, spell check hates me tonight. I wouldn't seek out a confrontation, but if the situation arises, gently correct it. Yeah, see, that's how I feel about it. Like that's how I would go about it. I would just gently correct it. Like that's how I felt about it before. Like I would just go about it like that. Like it would just be like, all right, So that's exactly how I felt. But I had one person, it was so crazy, y'all. I had one person that um I was like real cool with. And this person, okay, so now we're gonna add the I'm gonna go ahead and add the base gel on here because I don't want the foil to get all over the place. Um But yeah, I didn't know that she was gonna act like um funny with me or whatever. Um but she like okay, this person had blocked me 5 times. Mind you, I didn't even know this person had blocked me 5 times. She had told me she did it, and I was kind of confused. Mind you, she was going through like a whole spiritual awakening and her gifts were coming in, and I understand like what that is like, and then having mental health issues. I understand that as well. I'm not saying she has mental health issues. I'm just saying as me personally, I have mental health issues, so I understand that. So but she ended up telling me that she had a problem with um a thing that happened between us, and I'll tell you I'll tell you a part of what happened, all right? So basically what happened was I had did a reading for her. Now in the reading, Spirit had asked for her to do a donation. Now, I do reading at this time, this person, I did readings for her on a regular basis. And when I say a regular basis, I mean a regular basis. This was every other day. Um, Spirit would have a message for her, or she would ask me a question, and she would ask me to ask Spirit. Um, and I would go ahead and, do my thing and ask, and then I would, come back and be like, okay, so this is what Spirit is advising for you to do, but you already know this, da da da. So I do a reading for her, and I literally tell her just like this. Spirit is asking for a donation, but I know that you have just recently moved. So, um, I don't care what you give. give $1. Okay. If that's all you can afford right now, give $1. And no lie, I had the fucking receipts for this. Okay. I literally wrote in there, give $1. If that's all you can give $1. She sends me $150. Why? I don't know. She sends me $150. Then 2 years later, 2 fucking years later of us being friends, she brings this up randomly and says, "Oh, I she says to me, I really don't want you to get upset with me." Mind you, she had blocked me 5 times before that and told me about it. And I let it slide because I was just like, okay, that was kind of weird, but whatever. I didn't say anything. I just let it like roll off my shoulder like it was nothing, right? Um, and yeah, we went ahead and let the base gel dry for 60 seconds in the lamp. Now we're going to go ahead and add the purple ombre to this. So we're going to make it look real pretty. And then we'll add the black and then I'll show y'all that too. All right. So anyways, so she goes ahead and she tells me, um, she leaves me like this long message and she's like, I felt some type of way about you asking me for money after the reading. Basically, she was trying to say in in her own way of saying it that like I did a reading for her and basically she tried to say it in a way like I tricked her into a reading to get money out of her, which really pissed me off because I was like, oh, hell no. You are not going to try and tell me that I tried to get money out of you after. Now, mind you, I really do think she made the scenario up in her head and had been holding this against me that whole time because it made no sense how 2 years later you bring up something that happened so long ago, and I did not ask you for $150. I told you send whatever you can. You just move. I know what it's like to move. You got to do a security deposit. Mind you, she was moving states. It's not even just moving from one house to another, you're moving states. So not only are you doing security deposits and all that stuff, you're having to get a new job, all this other stuff. So I literally told her, send $1, but just send something. When Spirit tells me to tell somebody to do a donation, mind you, when I do readings, normally if I'm doing a reading, it's $250 for the reading. Um, and I go deep. I go deep. And the reason why it's $250 and everybody thinks, oh my God, $250, huh? Do a reading with me. I guarantee you that $250 is not going to cover after your gifts are activated because I don't do nothing but activate what's already inside of you. I just wake up what's already inside your spirit. Um, all the things that you've already, if you have any blocks, I will remove the blocks out of the way. But I am not the end all be all. I'm not a magical, well, I am a magical person, but I'm not somebody that is just going to give you gifts that you didn't have already. So when she came out and told me that she had a problem with that and she was upset with me about it, I was so confused and I was in my feelings about it because I texted her and I wrote her back. Mind you, on the message that she left me, she was like, please don't be upset with me. Okay, love you, bye. No, no, bitch, it don't work like that. You're not going to tell me how to feel after you've been holding a grudge against me for 2 fucking years on something you thought happened that didn't even fucking happen. You made up the whole scenario in your fucking head because that's not what happened. You could have been addressed this with me and I would have showed you, girl, that's not what happened. Look, I literally told you to send me $1. It's not me asking for it. It's spirit that's asking for the offering. And I'm putting it up for the offering. Um, and when I sent her the message, I literally told her, I don't feel like talking. Cause like I said, I'm not a fake person. So I'm gonna tell you straight the fuck up. Like, yeah, I'm cool on you. We don't have shit to talk about at this point. Um, and so when that happened, um, she did not respect my boundaries. Now, mind you, at this time, this same person, whenever she was going through anything and she did not want to talk, I always respected her boundaries. Um, I would leave her alone. Mind you, like I said, I was blocked 5 fucking times and I did not know it. I just thought, like, if she wasn't calling me or talking to me, okay, she don't want to be bothered with. Whole time my ass is being blocked and I don't even fucking know it. But I wasn't calling her. So then she would end up calling me, later on. And I guess that's when she unblocked me. Um, oh yeah, so real quick, the way that I'm doing it, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so into my story. So a lot of times they tell you just to pat it. I do the pat and drag. I always do the pat and drag when it comes to polygel. Um, I don't know. Other people say just pat it into place, but every time I watch people that do the polygel, they do pat and they drag it. So I don't know if they consider that the same thing. But for me, I'm just saying that I pat and I drag. So anyways, the whole time I'm thinking that, she is, not um not being, in her own, like she's just going through her own thing. And when she's ready to talk to me, she will. I'm just respecting that she could be going through something right now. Whole time I don't even know that my ass is being blocked. So when she hit me up and told me that, yeah, I felt some type of way and I wasn't cool with it. Now, I wasn't rude to her. I was in my feelings about it. And I had said, I'm not talking until I feel like I'm ready to talk about it. Um, so she felt some type of way about it because I wasn't talking to her when she wanted me to. And I really didn't give a fuck because you're not going to tell me when I'm going to talk to you and when I'm not going to talk to you. That's just not what's going to happen. I'm not going to do that. If I don't feel like talking to you at the time, I'm not going to talk to you, period. Um, and I just felt like if I could respect your boundaries when I thought you were going through something and you tell me that you have a problem with some bullshit you made up in your head that wasn't reality because I literally sent her the text messages so she could see what actually transpired and it wasn't what she was thinking in her head that whole damn time. I told her in the messages, I don't really want to talk right now, and I'll let you know when I'm ready to talk. Well, she didn't like that, and she got upset, and needless to say, like she left with a bang. Like when I tell you she didn't cuss me out, but she blocked me. Um, she said something to like our whole little group, like basically like saying goodbye to all of us. Um, and because there was like a whole little group of us that would always like just talk about like spiritual stuff, like what we were going through, and we were just being there for each other. Um, and yeah, she just got, she really got like nasty with everybody. And I felt like that was the way that she felt like she had to to um, be able to leave out of the group. And um, I felt like it was a bitch move. I'm not going to even lie. Because, like, if I can respect you when you have your boundaries up, and um and if I'm writing you and you're not writing me back, um I'm not going to take it personally. You could be going, like, everybody goes through things, everybody has their own lives. Like, life is not easy, life be life. So I'm not going to sit there and hold anything against you if you're not talking to me. Like, I'll assume if we are good friends. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure, because the ombre is ombreing, if that's even a word. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure that it stays cute, and we put it in the lamp. I'm gonna do a flash here for 30 seconds. Now I'm gonna put it for 60 seconds. But I'm just gonna assume that, you going through your own stuff, and that's what's up, you know. Um, Yo, thank you for the like. I really appreciate that. That's what's up. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the likes. Don't forget to subscribe. Say what's up to your girl. Don't forget to comment. I know I'm asking for a lot because you did do the likes and stuff, but don't forget to subscribe. Um, but if I'm already like telling you, like, if I'm already like understanding like your space, and you want, your space and stuff, and I'm giving you your space, I'm not trying to like be disrespectful or anything like that. And um and then you come out sideways to me, like, I'm not going to be cool with that. I'm really not. So I'm not going to put myself in a position where I am going to get um my feelings hurt or anything like that. Like, I'm just gonna respect that you don't feel like talking. Um, and that's it. And I'm not gonna take it offensively. Um, and so, anyways, she she left with a bang, needless to say. And she was like really upset with um I guess all of us in the group. I don't know. She probably just was really upset with me because I wasn't talking to her when she wanted to. But, like, you're not going to get me to talk to you when you feel like it. It's just, it don't work like that with me. Like, the same way I respected you when you felt some type of way, um is the same way that you should respect me when I'm feeling some type of way. um so yeah, and that's what happened with that. Um, So needless to say, we don't talk no more. Um, and we were talking about this yesterday on the live that um, as you continuously grow um on your spiritual journey or just growing in general. Uh oh yeah, look. Okay, so this is the glue. Okay, this is what it comes like. It's Curved Life Semi Solid Glue. So this is the glue. It comes with the glue, and then it comes with the remover. So this is the remover. So and it comes with a nail filer and the little stick so that you can pop it up. But yeah, so if I respect all of that or whatever, like I just expect you to respect me when I'm going through my stuff. Um, and yeah, she left. She was pissed out of the group or whatever. And I was cool with it. I was like, well, I really don't give a fuck. Like, if you're upset, you can stay mad. Like, because I wasn't going to just stop being friends with her because we had been cool. Like, again, I still was like completely blinded at the fact that she had blocked me 5 fucking times already. My stupid ass was still looking at it like, oh, she's going through things. Sorry, y'all, hold up. Because I'm trying to find my Kuromi. Um, there we go. Yeah, I have so many, so y'all can see. This is just one part of my nail charms. So I was like, where the hell did I put my nail charms? But I forgot I had organized all my stuff, and I have my this is like my Hello Kitty and stuff like that. But I have my Kurami stuff there. Kurami, whatever, however you say it. I just like him. I think he's like the bad one out of them. I like he's the little badass of the group. All right, so anyways, yeah, so she left with like a fucking bang out of the group. Like she literally like she had an attitude. She was pissed at like half of us. I was confused as to what she was upset about. Um, I ain't gonna lie, like I was very confused as to why she was upset with any of us, cause like none of us did anything to her. So yeah, I was kind of thrown off. I'm gonna do like a little marble thing. And then now let's go ahead and put this here. But yeah, she just left like that and she was upset with all of us. Um, I mean, she didn't act like she was upset with all of us. I don't want to say like it was with all of us. I felt like she was just projecting that she was upset with me and she just took it out on everybody else. Um, and she didn't really take it. I don't even want to say she took it out on everybody else. Because it's not like my story to tell or whatever, like that part. But I'll just say like what I felt like what she was upset about was the fact that I just didn't feel like talking to her when she told me to. Like, no, I don't feel like talking to you. And when it's I have BPD, so like if I'm triggered, I'm not going to speak to you because I don't want to say something and hurt your feelings when um I'm not emotionally stable at the time. Like I just don't feel like anybody deserves to get their feelings hurt um off of me having one of my own episodes. Um and so for me it was like I'm not going to say nothing until I feel like I'm good and I'm not speaking from a place where I'm upset, and I'm really into like doing shadow work. So if I get upset with any of my friends or even with my honey, like I always, even like family, anybody, anytime I get upset with anybody, um, I always have to like check myself and see like if this is something that um I am actually, doing too much about, or if I'm being irrational about it. Um and sometimes we be on our monthly thing, and that could be a thing too, So um yeah, I just left it at that. All right, so because the Model ones, yeah, that one can be like really sticky. You definitely do not want to leave that out. You want to put that bad boy in there quickly. So with this, we're gonna go ahead and clean this up. I don't know if we're gonna finish the whole live today because I plan on coming on tomorrow. So and I want to make sure that um I am consistent and I come on um all this week. So I'm probably just gonna get to the point of doing the polygel, and then tomorrow we will do the shaping and um the because my lives can go on for hours and hours and hours. So and then that can take out a lot of my own energy. So um we'll go ahead and do the um polygel part of everything, and then we'll go ahead and leave the shaping for tomorrow. So this will be part one, and I'll fix the live so that you see is part one, and then part two is the rest. All right. So, and I'm gonna show you, look, as we fixed it, look how quickly with that Model 1 it was fixed, and look at that. It still looks a little crazy on the side. So yeah, you can't be playing with the Model 1. Like Model 1 is serious. All right, so we're gonna add the clear here. This Goy clear is really good. So we're gonna add clear to this one. No, you bitch. All right. But yeah, mm-mm. And I felt like as well, I felt like she was in a place where like I don't hold it against her. I just feel like, um we was just headed in two different directions. And what's so crazy though, I'll say this, like we had all did like this thing where we were like saying like please remove anybody that no longer serves us in our life. Um and we were just doing our prayers and just asking God like if um people who no longer serve us, just remove them from our lives. And it was just so crazy, like after we had did that prayer, that bullshit happened, and I was like, damn, did I not serve her? Did she not serve me? I felt some type of I'm not gonna even lie, like damn. I don't know whose fault that was. That was wild as hell. All right. So because the thumb can be a pain in the ass, I'm gonna go ahead and now we're not gonna leave it with tomorrow when we do the shaping. I'm going to make it straight. Um, because y'all, I'm really exhausted. So I don't if I try to do the nails completely tonight, mm-mm. This will be like if y'all watch people that do their nails just one hand, they will tell you they took 19 hours. Like if you watch Nails by Vic, she will tell you on one set, she took 19 hours. The length of the video is 30 to 45 minutes, sometimes 29 minutes. And I'm like, you took 19 hours and you got 45 minutes of video? That's crazy. I would not want to do all that editing. Mm-mm. Um, well, that was my homegirl. Um, but yeah, so that I had and we're gonna add the extra polygel to the other two nails. And like I said, this will be part one. Tomorrow will be part two. But yeah, it was so crazy, y'all. Like I really and what was so it really hurt that, this person wasn't part of my life anymore. Like I'm not gonna act like, it didn't hurt me and I was like, fuck you, bitch. Like, yeah, it was like fuck you, at the time when I was pissed off, but you know, afterwards, it hurt. It was like, damn, were we ever really friends? Because then I started thinking about all the times she had actually blocked me. And I was like, I don't think we were ever really friends. Like, when you block somebody that many times, you must have had problems with me this whole damn time and I didn't even know it. So, yeah, that shit was wild as hell. But, shit happens. People grow apart and, um, you just learn to keep it moving. And that's it. But yeah, I'm adding the clear because I want the um I want the glitter and the um what's it called? Um I want we added the flakes to show through. Now I will be posting more videos with um okay. Yeah, wait until I'm done with live. I'm getting off early because I'm only doing part one and then I'm gonna do part two. Yeah, my mom does not care with that I be on live, y'all. She really don't. What? Mom, I have no idea how to work Apple Watches. You asking me and I don't know how to work Apple Watches like that. I don't even like I have my Apple Watch that I don't even use. I just wear it. Call up Nalaya. Call up Nalaya. She knows more about the Apple Watches than I do. She got the same one you do. Now with the Goya, I will tell y'all with Goy, it is no joke. Okay, Goy, you can go ahead and do 3 nails at one time, and it ain't going nowhere. It might like slide a little bit just because I made sure, because temperature is everything. And just like with acrylic, you want to make sure that um, you have the right temperature going on with the polygel so that it's not super, super hard. Because it'll get like real stiff. So in my room, it's probably like 75 degrees. Um, and since I lost like a lot of weight, I get cold real easily. Um, so and if I know I'm gonna do nails, I want to make sure that I don't have stiff polygel since this is my work room and my content room. But yeah, it sucks. Like, um, I really thought like our friendship was going like to last for like a long time. Um, and I think that that friendship, I don't know if y'all ever heard like, um, when people say like there's always a person in a relationship that loves the other person more than the other person does. Well, I don't know if that's always true, but um, I feel like sometimes in friendships that's true as well. And I feel like I always had like a lot more love for her than she had for me because never once did I ever think about blocking her or anything like that. Now, I will tell you, I'm a very controversial person when it comes to my opinions. And it's not because I'm trying to argue with you or anything like that. It's just I speak how I feel. And it's not to make you feel any type of way. I feel like everybody is entitled to their own opinion and everybody's entitled to feel the way that they want to feel about any subject. So if we're having an open discussion about anything, and we're talking about beliefs or anything like that, or we're watching something together, like with me, my sis Simone, Rashida, all three of us will have different opinions about the same thing. We'll all be watching the same thing, right? And all three of us will have different opinions about what we're watching. And none of us will sit there and be like, oh, you're wrong about that. Oh, no, it's supposed to be like this. Like, it's never been like that. It's just, it's different perspectives. And everybody's entitled to feel the way that they want to feel. Um, and I felt like there was a lot of times that I would just speak the way that I felt, and it was taken like wrong. Like if I was like trying to make her feel wrong about the way that she was feeling, but I wasn't doing that. I literally was just stating my opinion about what we were talking about. And I don't know, I think maybe she had like held a grudge against me because of that too. I don't know. I care, but then I don't care at the same time because I thought like it was stupid because it was like I didn't think it would ever be brought to a place where um you're upset about um something like that. That just didn't make no sense to me. Um but like I said, as I could see, um as time went by, um it was more and more of um you know that right there. So I don't know, I thought it was kind of weird. All right, we're gonna go ahead now that we have these two done. All right, y'all, I'm probably gonna stay on for like another 20 minutes or so. Um, and then we'll do the shaping and the um because I wanted to add the oh, we have to add this on here. But no, 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 we have to add this after we do the shaping. So no, that's for tomorrow. Yeah, I appreciate the likes. I appreciate you guys staying with me this whole time. Don't forget to subscribe. Um Tomorrow it's just depending on how I feel. I'll either be doing part two of this and doing the other part of the Kuromi nails, but I'm definitely trying to go live every night. I really just want to be able to express myself creatively as much as possible. Um, this is like my safe space, and it just makes me feel so much better to be out um, and in a different place. Um, when I say different place, I mean like different place in my head where I'm not like worried about, the 9 to 5 BS. And I'm actually going to leave that in there for 120 seconds. But yeah, I thought it was just crazy that that had happened. Um, I should have said something to my mom. Sorry, sis. I didn't see it. Um, but yeah, I think it like sucked that the friendship ended the way that it did, but at the same time, like, I would rather have a person that doesn't like me, and really, you know, has trouble accepting me for who I am, um, be around me if they can't, accept me how I am. I don't want anyone to ever try and change me. All right, so this is one of my favorite um builder gels. So we're gonna go ahead and add this builder gel. Oh, it looks so pretty. Look how pretty that looks, y'all. Look at my hair everywhere. Ooh-wee. That ombre looks so sexy. It even looks better with the builder gel. All right, so we're gonna take. mm, I don't know where my ombre brush is. Actually, I do, but I don't feel like moving a whole bunch of things to get it out. So we're just gonna use this one to ombre it down. But yeah, it's such like um I think in that relationship I cared more about our friendship. And maybe I didn't. Maybe she did care as much as I did. Um it's just hard to say when somebody tells you that they blocked you 5 times. That's it's hard to come back from that. I don't know. All right, so we're gonna add. I wanted to add some here because I noticed that this one wasn't as pink as this, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and make it all pink. Yeah, I like that. But yeah, that's why I found it so crazy when we was doing Y'all need to go watch the live that we did yesterday, and please follow my sis. She has her channel. She has some good stuff that is coming out. She's working on different projects. Um, and she's building her channel. So please show her some love. Um, go on her page. Um, her she's the one that is under her channel is love underscore Rashida 888. If you go into the comments and look at her, she talks a lot about psychology and relationships. She gives you like a lot of good advice. Man, she done saved my relationship more than a few times. We don't leave that alone. I don't want my honey to hear that. Actually, I do want him to hear that. He should hear that shit. So he could leave me the hell alone. All right, we're gonna put it in the Let me stop before it gets excited. We're gonna put it in there for 120 seconds. All right, y'all. So I'm probably gonna be on here for like another 10 minutes or so, and then I'll be dropping off. And then tomorrow we will do the shaping. Um, we will do the cute charms. We will add a little grungy look, a little metal, the coquette. Yeah, I got these already pre-made for $5.99. The lace, now they are kind of small, but they're already made. And it's on our Amazon storefront. When I come off, I'm going to add the storefront, and I don't think I added the Kuromi um and the Hello Kitty charms and the stickers, so I'll make sure that I add it to our Amazon storefront. Now I am gonna go ahead and add some clear builder gel um to the other ones. And I think I'm gonna start doing it more like this, where I do half of it um instead of, because polygel is not as quick as um doing gel X nails, especially if you're not doing the lazy girl method. And if you're doing it on live, I think it's just better um if you split it up in two parts, um, because then I can come on here more, because doing a whole set in 5 hours and trying to rush because I feel like, oh my God, I'm taking too long, and I don't want to be rushed. I just want to enjoy the process of doing it. Um, it's just easier if I just go ahead and break it up in, two lives. I do the prep and the shaping, the prep and, the application, and then we can do the shaping and the last parts because it's a lot to sit through. And I don't want to be rushed either. Like, I want to have fun and enjoy the time that I'm doing this. But I also have to have balance. But yeah, y'all don't forget to like, subscribe. Um, like I said, I'll let y'all know. Don't forget to turn your notifications on so that you know every time your girl goes live. Um, because I be really trying to have the thumbnail made early before I go on live, and it just don't work out that way. By the time I'm at work and working and ugh, I have other things going on. My refrigerator got messed up, so the company that I rent from, it's pretty cool. Like, I rent from like an actual like corporation, so it's kind of like renting an apartment, but it's a house, and they do all the maintenance and stuff. You don't have to worry about like dealing with a landlord that doesn't want to fix your stuff. Um, and we had the same shit happen 6 times to our damn refrigerator, and they're finally putting in a new refrigerator. Mind you, the by the fifth time that I had called in, at this point I was like, something needs to be done because are y'all gonna take some money off of our rent? Because I want to know, because I'm losing food, and I don't know if y'all paid attention to food prices, but I'm walking out of Walmart with less food, and the less food I have, but the higher the prices are. Like, what the fuck is actually happening? I'm not understanding. So, um, all right, so we're gonna leave that in there. I'm gonna make sure that we do it for at least a total of 120 seconds. Um, that way, it's okay, sis. Beautiful colors. Thank you. Yes, but when you're a mirror for others who need to work on themselves, you will always seem like the aggressor. Oh, shit. Oh, clock it. Clock it, sis. Clock it. Woo-wee. Facts. Facts. It's so crazy though. Like, yo, it's like straight facts though, because like as many times as I have really tried to um not be uh like not be the one to like I've tried to like let things like slide and shit like that. Um, it really sucks, bro. It really sucks when you want to just be there for people and um it doesn't work out like that, you know? Then you start um asking yourself like, is it me? You know? Like it didn't happen to me one too many times. But it's true, like my sister is speaking facts though. You know, I think that I think when you are, let's do it for another 120 seconds. I think that um when you are, I think when you care a lot more for somebody, um it it just shows, like, how do you get blocked 5 fucking times? Like that shit is so fucking wild to me. I don't know. People can be fucked up, you know? And I don't know. I just sometimes, like, I look back at the lessons that I went through, and um yeah, it sometimes these life lessons suck. Like they really fucking do. They hurt. Some hurt more than others. I don't know. And I wonder, like, if, like, do guys go through the same thing? Do y'all ever um like cuz I notice, like, with my brothers and stuff like that, they don't really um like care about stuff like that. They just keep it moving. Um like my brother is like all my brothers really don't care, like, if they don't have friends anymore. And I guess because I had brothers like that, um that were always like they didn't really care about, like, you know, about their friend. Like they did care, but if shit didn't work out, they just didn't care. Um so I don't know. I just wonder if, like, I don't know. Let me know if guys go through the same shit. Like, I just wish, like, I wish people had, you know, that what did it say? I remember watching, like, the Queens of Comedy. Um when she has said, like, I wish people came with, like, warning signals, like warning signs, like, this motherfucker is gonna screw your credit up. This motherfucker is going to hurt your feelings. This motherfucker is going to cheat on you. This motherfucker is going to fuck your best friend. This motherfucker is going, like, if they had warning signs on them, I swear, like things would be so fucking different. I swear to God, they would. All right, so all right, do y'all see that builder gel though? Like even without the shaping, y'all, it looks beautiful. So I'm gonna do the only thing I'm gonna do now is just spray a little bit of alcohol and um let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna spray a little bit of alcohol on this. But yeah, I don't know. My brothers, they would always tell me like, stop being so sensitive. Um, you need to let shit go. That's their problem. Um, that person was never your friend to begin with. And I don't know, to me, like that shit would bother me even more. Like, I don't know if they were trying to help me or like hurt my feelings more. I didn't know what the fuck, like, I didn't know how to feel about that. Nah, sis, we would still be blind to the BS even if it has warning signs. Damn! Oh my God. I can't stand that. Like, I don't understand that shit. Like, where does that come from? And like, even when I watch like my honey is so funny about his friends. Like, okay, like even for me, right? Like, I don't call people my friends. Like, if I say that you are a friend of mine, like, you gonna know you are a friend of mine. Like, I don't actually like, I just don't fuck with people like that. Like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you hard. And I'm always gonna like have your back. I'm gonna be there for you. You know, sometimes you gotta separate yourself from some people. Sometimes you need a break from some people. And sometimes it's not even the person, the people around you that you need a break from. Sometimes you just need some time for yourself because you're going through stuff, you know? Um, but my brother used to get on my nerves about that shit because um they would tell me like, oh, I could have told you that. That bitch was never your friend. Like, what? Look, I I thought you was, were you trying to make me like, were you trying to hurt my feelings? I don't I don't know. My brothers can be such assholes sometimes, but I just noticed that with guys, like, it's not the same. Like, I just noticed guys can, they can move from like a friendship, even if it's been like a long-term friendship. Um, and I noticed they don't have petty arguments either. Like, um, mine is like notorious for that. Like, he, once he don't fuck with you, he don't fuck with you. And I think that like that's one thing that I did really like fall in love with him about because he was so much like me when it came to that. I ain't like being fake. So seeing how he moved and when he didn't like somebody, he just didn't fuck with them no more. It was easy, but he used to always tell me like, watch out with your friends. Like, you're being so cool with this person, and watch. There was another person before that other person that I was telling y'all about that, yo, I literally gave this person a nickname that literally means like not good for you. It literally means negativity. Like you would say, if you heard the nickname I gave this person and it wasn't, it was, the nickname was cute because it went with her name. But later on, it was funny because I'm talking to my sis about it, and she's like, "Bitch, are you serious? Do you realize what you nicknamed her?" I ain't gonna say her name because I don't know if she still watches me. Because I just realized a few days ago that she was still following me um on Instagram, which was kind of weird. Because once I don't fuck with somebody, I just don't fuck with them anymore. So I just thought that was like super weird. Um, but it was so funny. Like what my sis literally had to um like tell her like tell me like, Rich, do you realize you nicknamed her that? And I was like, oh shit, I did. All right, so I like to make them a little bit thicker. So I'm going to add um a little bit to this finger right here. I'm just gonna add a little bit of clear. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit of clear on here. And y'all, like I said, I keep on saying I'm gonna be on here for like another 10 minutes, but I really am. Um, I'm just gonna finish these two, um, and make it even. So tomorrow it will just be uh, just the what's it called? Just the shaping. Yeah, I had to fix that because it was looking lumpy and I didn't really like the way that was looking. And if I ain't fix it now, then I'm gonna have to fix it tomorrow. And I don't want to really do the polygel tomorrow. I just want to do the design like I did the other live. I had already did the polygel part, but I think I'm just gonna keep on doing it this way, where I do half of it so I don't drain myself in one sitting and I don't drain y'all by keeping the live going for hours and hours and hours. But hopefully, y'all won't get tired of my ass and y'all will just stick around and stay on the live. And that's what I'm manifesting right now. So even y'all being here right now, just know you was manifested. And I appreciate y'all for being here. So even if you don't like, even if you're just a person just watching in the cut and you don't comment, just know I appreciate you and I wish you nothing but love and blessings over your life and your family. As long as you wishing the same for me. Because if you over here hate watching, I ain't wishing that shit for you. I'm gonna be like Carlos King. I'm only sending that energy to the people that are reciprocating the same energy to me. I ain't shit for that. All right. All right. But yeah, I don't know. I wish that my brothers would have been a little bit lighter with me when it came to telling me the truth about my friends and shit like that, you know? I think there's a softer way to go about it. Sometimes with your friends, you gotta be like my brothers used to like literally get on my ass about that and just constantly tell me to get over it. You acting like a little bitch. Like what? And I think that's why I was like, what's so crazy is that like when I got older, I remember my friend, like I remember like when I got older, right? And I was in my 20s, um, my one of my friends was like crying in front of me, and I was so used to my brothers like telling me, um, like you acting like a bitch, like why do you even care? You just got to keep it moving. Um, that's why you got to stop caring about dumb shit. Do they pay your bills? Oh my God, that was another thing they used to say to me all the fucking time. Do they pay your bills? I don't pay your bills. Why the fuck you care? Um, but that shit used to be like, damn, like the fuck? But I wish they would have been just a little bit more gentle. But I will say, anyways, I remember like I had my friend and she was crying in front of me, and I didn't know like how to console her because I had already gotten to the point where my brothers had like told me like, yo, you gotta stop being a little bitch. And then um because they just look, I just feel like I don't know if it's all men, I don't know if all men are like that, but I just noticed that even like coworkers that I had that were men, that they were cool as hell, they just don't care. Like they're really okay with like, hey, if we cool, we cool. If we not, keep it fucking moving. So, anyways, I didn't know how to console her because my brothers had taught me just to like be so fucking cold hearted. And I remember like she was crying and I like gave her like a pat. Like it was like a you'll be okay. But it was so fucking uncomfortable. Like I didn't know what to do. Ugh, that was horrible. I don't ever want to go through that again. I'd rather be who I am now. Um, and I have discernment. I know who I should show that type of love to, and I can still show empathy to a person, and I don't have to like give my whole heart to you, and I can still, be around you. All right, so this is going to be the end. Um, we're just going to go ahead and My, how you've grown. Facts, sis. Facts. It's crazy. Yeah, I'd rather be who I am now. I appreciate that, sis. But all right, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and just add a little bit more. I like mine to be a little bit like a lot of bit thick, especially when they're gonna be longer. Because I don't know which hand I'm gonna put this on, but since I didn't make this set short on either, my thumbs are the ones that I definitely need to make thicker, which is why I'm making it more thick on this one, because I don't want this bitch to break in half. That's gonna piss me off. Um, so we're just gonna go ahead. Damn it. All right, we're gonna fix that. This is why I don't like doing three at a time. Then you fuck it. It's an easy fix. That's the good thing about like using good polygel like Goy or Mochi gel is that you can fix it real quick. All right. Uh-uh. Don't you cry like that. All right. So hey baby, how's work? Oh, longer? Love you. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. Like I said, we only are doing uh the half today. I'm not gonna be doing any more. Um, we will do the charms. I'm gonna put it in there for 120 seconds. Clean this up. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, put put your post notifications on. Like I said, depending on how I feel, tomorrow we're either gonna do. I had a lot of fun yesterday. Don't forget to stop and watch what we did yesterday. We had a lot of fun. I don't know what happened. YouTube is playing around with our views. Like, damn, it's bad enough. Like, we're still growing and we're a small channel, and they fucking with our views. Like, that's pissing me off. So I appreciate everybody that's here today. Um, but yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, put your post notifications on. I'm gonna clean this up while I go ahead and all right, so that's 120 seconds. I'm gonna put it in for another 120 seconds. I like to keep a mat, and as you can see, it's still gotten messed up even with the mat here. Um, but it would have been even more messed up if I didn't have the mat underneath the dental bib. And I got these dental bibs from the Amazon store as well. Like I got 200 for I think it was like 4.99. And then the gloves I got these for 5.99 for 100 of them, um, large. All right, y'all. So this is the way they. Ooh, mm-mm. All right. So we're leaving them like this for now. All right. They're cute, but they're not finished. Um, Tomorrow will be part two. It'll either be tomorrow or the day after. Will be part two, and then we will do the shaping, get them all the way together. Like I said, don't forget to follow my sis. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. I love y'all. Please put on your post notifications, okay? And um, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Say what's up to your girl. Follow my sis. She's the one that's commented on the bottom. Follow her page. She's gonna be posting a lot of new shit. And like I said, tomorrow we will finish these up, and we will be doing the other half of this set. And then y'all will see me. I'm gonna do some shorts of. I said I was gonna do it last time and I didn't. I need to stop lying. But I will do it. I'm gonna show y'all how I turn these into press-ons. And yeah, so thank you for spending the time. I love y'all. Have a good night. Bye.